normally there's like a fucking intro, but all right, there's the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jimmy. Welcome back to the Jam. Welcome back to the Jimmy Jam. Welcome back to 2.5 Fields. I am your host extraordinaire, Uncle Blacc 215, and as I said, I have a special guest with me this week, coming over from the Wrestling Society Network. I got my partner in crime from the WSN Patreon account. From Mike V's Top 10, we got Mike V in the building. Hold on, let's put the clapping in it. So Mike V, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome. I think this is your first time on the program too, man. Welcome.
I'm gonna hold the mic like you, but this doesn't look right because I got this thing in front of me.
You got the pop filter on it. Just hey,
So-
I love it. It's to protect the peas.
We can still pop. Oh, it works.
Right. So, but welcome, man. Welcome to 2.5 Hills.
What's happening there, Unc? Man,
Hey.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be on. I've always been a fan of 2.5 Heels because there's 2.5 of them, and I think I'm more of the half of the heels. But we'll let that.
We'll find out. We'll find out by the end of this episode. And normally we got gang with us, a couple of co-hosts, my guys Ali and Bree, but they ain't here, so just gonna be us chatting it up. And we got a lot to talk about. I feel like we have to address the elephant in the room. I feel like the only wrestler news that we need to kick this thing off with, okay? Chad Gable was Grande Americano OG, and ain't nobody tell me nothing.
What?
Nobody.
When?
Y'all didn't tell
How?
me nothing.
Why?
Y'all didn't say
I like that.
shit.
Thank you, sound effect person. That was shocking.
Listen, Triple A possibly put on Show of the Year this past weekend out in Monterrey, Mexico. Can you please, do you have the enunciation of the name of the show? Because I don't want to butcher it like I've been doing all week.
It is Triple A Noche de los Grandes. I butchered it for you. So there you go. It was
It's
a
all
great
right.
show, however you pronounce it. In my honest opinion, the El Grande Americano match, Master Mask, as of right now, is match of the year candidate for me. Chad Gable and Ludwig Kaiser put on a wrestling clinic, if you will. And look, this is coming from a guy that is a CMLL guy to the end. I will say, I've watched AAA, and this was way before WWE bought AAA. I just always preferred the style, the history of CMLL over AAA. No disrespect towards Conan or anyone that was in AAA. They did great stuff. I am personally enjoying The Undertaker booking the absolutely living crap out of AAA right now.
Absolutely. Listen, I've been already seeing posts all on social media. Booker of the Year is a Undertaker. And you know what? If this show is any inclination on what Triple Mania is going to look like, I'm going to pray for them because they doing 2 shows, 2 nights, everything 2-night shows now. One in Vegas and we're doing one in Mexico. So hopefully they can get it done. But let's go through the matches, man, because each match was cooked up with precision. The opening bout, we had Rey Fenix taking on Laredo Kid for the AAA World Cruiserweight Championship. And in this matchup,
any championship match, this Laredo Kid was champion for 539 days.
It's a long time.
Insane.
Long time. And listen, in a back and forth contest where a lot of shenanigans were afoot, Rey Fenix finally, after quite a long time getting his hands on some championship gold in AAA, technically he's a champion in WWE, but he's a champion in AAA because he beat Laredo Kid to become the new cruiserweight champion. And what do you think so far about Rey Fenix's run here in WWE? Now, we don't want to compare him to Penta because, that's his brother, and comparison is the thief of joy. But just looking at it side by side, what are your thoughts on that?
Whew. Good question. I personally don't like it. I wish that Ray would leave his brother and go back to AEW. I loved Phoenix in AEW. I actually enjoy Penta in WWE more than his AEW run, so I'm kind of okay with that. Man, but him winning this title here, what was that, a couple weeks ago that he was kind of outspoken a little bit on Twitter asking for his shot. I don't know if this is actually the shot that he wanted, but Ray and Penta have been in Triple A for, I mean, a very long time, so it's nothing new to him. But this is Ray Phoenix. This is this is Ray Phoenix. This is multiple time tag team champion, high flyer, Lucha Libre legend, Lucha Underground legend. Shout out Lucha Underground if you come back. I'm not happy with it right now.
Man, listen, a part of me, I already thought that the Lucha Brothers would have been back on TV by now. Or I feel like I don't know if it's a decision of either one of them not wanting to tag in WWE. Yeah. I don't know whose call is it, but I feel like if we went in that direction, then boom, put the tag team titles on them and let them run crazy. But the solo runs is cooking, and I'm inclined to agree. Phoenix does deserve a little bit more, and hopefully this is a start with the Cruiserweight Championship. And after that, we had Vikingo doing the business against El Hijo de Wagner Jr. for the AAA Latin America Championship. Now, any match that Omos is involved in, it's already 5 stars in the Tokyo Dome, and this match was no exception.
Yeah. I love how they're just continuing to go with this whole hatred towards Vikingo, because this man was literally the face of the company before WWE bought them. Then the whole thing happened with Alberto Del Patron not getting, and I mean, just super heel, super heel. Yeah, I mean, spoiler or whatever, news alert, I didn't watch the whole event from end to end. I've just seen the highlights of certain things, but the highlights I saw of this match, that crowd was into this, and I thought it was fantastically done.
Yes, white hot. I sat down from start to finish, buckled in my proverbial seatbelt, had it on the projector, had it up on the wall. Quite the show. And we'll just get through this next one here. War Raiders capturing championship gold in AAA, defeating Pagano and Psycho Crazy Clown for the AAA tag team championships. I don't know. Looks like we cleaning house and we getting everybody in and out, so that way Uncle Marky Mark can make some money down there in Mexico. We've had title changes in every single match.
I mean, if AAA is a WWE company, then AAA is a TKO company, and that's what worries me to an extent, because the second they've get their hands on that international success that AAA is happening right now, I don't know what's going to happen to them. Happy for the War Raiders, Viking Raiders, whatever you want to call them. Shout out to Big Man Hansen. I mean, I've been following him since Ring of Honor, so I mean, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it was a tag team match for sure. It's pretty much all I got to say about that.
Solid back and forth. Well, now let's get to what everybody is talking about, what everybody is getting at, man. Listen, I'm going to go back to my notes just so you can see it. I already put the clip out on social. 45 minutes of straight graps. I'm talking story. I'm talking callbacks. I'm talking everything that you want in your quintessential professional wrestling pay-per-view main event. Mascara de Mascara. Mask versus Mask, OG versus regular Grande Americano. Thoughts on what are some calling greatest match of the year?
The fact that the words that just came out of your mouth, greatest match of the year, come from something that was supposed to be a stupid gimmick that I don't think anyone could have anticipated going as long as it did and putting on this, I'll say it, 6-star classic match between these two. It intrigues me to think what would have happened if Chad Gable never got hurt and the gimmick was allowed to go on as it was. It's almost a blessing in disguise. Kaiser's Kaiser, Gable's Gable. Gable is one of the most underrated, not just performers, talkers, performers, entertainers of this generation. This match, bell to bell, showed that nonstop, grapple for grapple, hard hitting, just slapping just meat everywhere around. It was amazing. And then that ending was just beautiful. Gable bloodied and bruised, handing the mask over, letting Kaiser know I will always be the OG El Grande Americano. Match of the year candidate for me right now. And that is, honestly, like, what do you do with that? Where do you go from here with that? It's
you move
amazing.
on. I could tell you exactly. This is my weird, crazy prediction from here. From here,
Yeah.
I say Grande Americano works his way up to being the ultimate opponent for Dirty Dominic Mysterio's Triple A Mega Championship. And that story with him and his dad will stand the test of time. That'll be a Triple Mania main event, my guess. And this is where we coronate Ludwig as Mr. Mexico. And as far as Chad Gable is concerned, and I'm going to stand on my soapbox and I'm going to stand on business when I say this, okay? If a championship belt is not around the waist of Mr. Chad Gable, sometime before, after, during, anywhere around WrestleMania season, then we've completely missed the train, and y'all need to re-up your fucking Claude and AI subscriptions, because obviously y'all got the wrong one. Okay? For the man to, like Mike said, take something that wasn't even supposed to work and make it the most talked about thing in the wrestling world when you had a PLE right after.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't a big four, nothing like that. Contrary to what Cody says.
Yeah.
It took the weekend. It's bad. It's bad when people are telling me that Brock Lesnar carried the whole show as far as Clash in Italy is concerned. That's what somebody told me.
Yeah.
Brock carried the show. It's crazy.
I can't fathom that they would purposely mess this up right now, because you got to think El Grande Americano masks are probably selling off the shelf if they have them down there.
You can't keep one in the store.
So, I hope that they would capitalize on this properly at Triple Mania. But again, you don't know, because again, it's WWE booking, and I don't have faith in WWE booking. But to your point of Chad Gable, I will shout it from the rooftops with everything I got. AEW, AEW, AEW. Mr. Gable, get there, get that world title that you deserve. Don't be the new mini Kurt Angle. Be Chad Gable, but be Kurt Angle, not Perk Angle. Be Kurt Angle.
Peak. We got to refer to him as Peak Angle per his wishes. We got you, Kurt. But yes, I mean, while we're at it, we could go ahead and just dilly-dally with the Clash in Italy. We could just run through that. I mean, again, compared to the AAA show that we got the night before, my expectations were gone. It was just like, hey, good luck, guys. Good fucking luck out there. And you sent Cody and Gunther out there first to do this finish that made me knock over my liquid. Because it's like, if we wasn't going to put the... Okay, so if you're already hearing it, it was Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the undisputed WWE Championship to kick off the Clash in Italy. And the finish went a little something like this. Cody hit the crossroads. Cody gets the 1, 2, 3. When I tell you Gunther's leg, it was so far under the rope. And if you understand wrestling rules, then you know this is illegal. We can't do this. His leg was damn near on the floor. and the ref counted to 3, and we just whoa celebrating like he did something.
I love the callback
Even
to
though
Smoke and Mirrors there.
I hate it because at this point here, I was the biggest fan of Cody Rhodes. I was the biggest advocate of Cody Rhodes here, and I understand why we did the finish, but we shouldn't have done the finish. Listen, I would have much rather give me strange random guy in a black hoodie and ski mask. It's Drew McIntyre. I would have accepted that. I would have took that with a smile and be like, oh, well, we had to get out of it some way. But this is how we do it now. You make Gunther look like a fucking asshole. You make him look stupid. And if Cody isn't turning heel, then again, we're just giving him edge like Adam Copeland.
But what could have been worse is another Gunther world title run, and he wins, and you set that up for Gunther versus Brock Lesnar for the championship at SummerSlam, where Gunther retires Brock Lesnar. At least it's not that. I had to
Well,
get close
now
to that
we
one.
get. Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because right after that match, we got. I think it was Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship.
Honestly,
and
one of Jade's
thoughts?
better matches. Like I'm not just saying that, it was one of Jade's better matches. That's not saying a lot, because I think that Jade Cargill is all muscle and show, and that's fine. You can have your wrestlers that are like that. I am proud of the level that she has gotten to and the work that she's put in, not just to her wrestling but her character as well. But again, as a match out of 5 matches that has Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and Jacob Fatu on this, plus Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi, how this wasn't an opener, I'm not really sure, because I also don't know how the main event was the main event and the other one wasn't. But here we go.
Right. Well, I can say this: you did not want to open up your first show in Italy in umpteen years. I mean, listen, if Rhea Ripley's music would have hit, the crowd definitely would have got lit. I feel like wherever you are, if you hit that Rhea Ripley music, it definitely would have been lit. But I don't know. When Gunther's music hit first, it was the rush that you needed. I feel like they did the right call by booking it that way. And of course, we got interference. We got kerfuffle. No disrespect. Wrestling is difficult unless you guys do it all the time. But there was a little mishap with the finish, with the leg on the rope. It's all right. They baddies. Yeah. Baddies ain't always right. It's all right. Listen, my fiance watches baddies. They not all there. I don't know if y'all know this or not. Okay. But it's all right. Rhea Ripley retains as we move forward. And hopefully, this leads to, I guess, a JC Jane match. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I would hope so. But again, I don't trust WWE's booking it all right now. So.
And speaking of not trusting WWE's booking, I was thoroughly surprised for our next matchup, the first match off of ESPN for free over on the paid window, was Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi, numero y dos. Yep. And boy, I got to tell you, I figured we was gonna split it, 1-1, so we can get the SummerSlam. I figured that, but how we did it, only thing Brock Lesnar didn't do was pull out a pistol and shoot Oba Femi. That's the only thing he didn't do to make sure that he stayed out and he stayed down for a 3 count. Man, thoughts on that match? I promise you, that probably took a lot of air out of the building.
Less about the match and more about the booking. Again, don't do that retirement angle at Wrestle Frickin' Mania for him just to show up on a random episode of Raw. What are you doing? It's terrible, terrible booking. He can still lose at WrestleMania and just look dejected in the ring and then walk away and then maybe just turn around and wave to the crowd just for speculation. Don't leave the boots. Don't do this. Has Brock Lesnar retired? Has he not retired? We don't know. Oh wait, actually no. We've just gotten word that he's retired, and then Paul Heyman has to file retirement paperwork. Which, when the hell does anybody file retirement paperwork? Why is the company doing that? I thought that we had to do that. And then you come back to this match. Come on. AJ Brown is not an Eagle anymore. I'm fired up. Let's go.
Oh, hey, side note. Okay, as far as the man himself, I wish you nothing but the best. But as far as the player that now plays for the New England Patriots, hope you get a paper cut from a razor blade and a paper cut on your tongue, all that. I hope you fall down the steps every time you leave the house to play a game. I hope every time you get to the line to start your play, when the quarterback says hike, I hope your cleats are untied and you fall in your face every darn time. Okay, it's cool. We got first round for his
fantasy
ass.
football again, but we'll get past that.
Well, if there are any Drake May fans that are fans of the podcast, thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you for your support.
But fuck the Patriots. I'm sorry. I definitely that was definitely on my mind. I definitely was going to get to that. But fuck AJ Brown. His ass is going. He wasn't better than Smitty. Brock made you mad. It's all right. He wasn't better than Smitty.
He made me crash out. I'm sorry.
It's cool. We gotta be bad too. But yes, you can tell the match didn't listen. It took 7 F5s, a Kimura Rock, the announce table, and everything else in the world for Oba Femi to fall victim to Brock Lesnar. And now again, we knotted up 1-1, which is definitely going to night 2 of SummerSlam, where hopefully Brock Lesnar actually retires against Oba in the rubber match.
I love the building up of Oba through that. I mean, the match itself, was it the greatest? No. But did it still make Oba look strong? Yeah. But at the same time, it kind of goes out the window because we knew that this was heading to SummerSlam in the first place. I'm not excited for it. We know what's going to happen. And if they try and swerve us and have Brock win just for him to retire the next night on Raw, that does Oba no favors, and you should have just retired at WrestleMania. I don't understand it.
I understand. Listen, as many favors as we are looking for Brock to do for Oba, I feel like a lot of the favors have been done, and I feel like Brock does good business. It's contrary to everybody feels and says about Brock Lesnar. At least as far as I'm concerned, everything I've seen, he always did the business he needed to do.
Yeah.
So if this is in the end game. The end game is Oba gets the rub and he becomes the new beast incarnate, then it's all right. We can look at the journey later.
And we'll look back on it.
And from there, that takes us... Right. That takes us to, I guess, the last match on the card. It was the Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs. Soruka, Surfer Chick, versus the man, Becky Lynch, the greatest wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it. Everybody's saying it. And listen, if we're not doing Becky Lynch versus WWE referee Jessica Carr, who for some reason I'm just seeing all these pictures of her showing up on my timeline, fucking jacked, working out. She used to be a wrestler and shit. If she's not wrestling, getting in the ring for this match here, then I don't know what we doing here. But a new champion, Soruka, after hitting a beautiful soul snatcher. Thoughts?
Well, you know what? They killed her booking completely up to this point. They made her finisher not mean anything. I'm pretty sure she had lost every single match up until this point when she joined the main roster. I may be wrong there. I mean, good for her. Get your hits, get your licks, get your hits. It kind of reminds me of an early Gail Kim call-up circa 2003. When she beat Trish, I believe, for the title, but that was on her first night, so that's better booking already. So I just think that the match was good. Don't get me wrong, match was good. Becky Lynch is Becky Lynch. She's probably one of, if not the greatest female wrestler of all time. I am more excited for her versus Jessica Carr than I am Sol Ruka winning the Intercontinental Championship.
That's fucking hilarious. And from there, that takes us to the main event.
You said raw, unfiltered opinion.
That's exactly what this is here. Listen, look, feel free to cuss all you want, do whatever you want. This is my show. As long as my sponsors are okay with this and all of the brand partnerships I've built, as long as y'all cool, this is what we do. So cool. Main event time: Tribal Combat, Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight Championship. And again, after a show where everything has transpired, and then the show before is still being talked about while y'all actively out there in the ring working right now. Those boys had to put their working boots on. And I can tell it was a lot of let's take this walk. It was very calm. It looked like you was out there wrestling with your cousin. I can tell you that now. That's exactly what it looked like. And did I anticipate the finish? No, I did not, because Roman Reigns retained the World Heavyweight Championship, remaining undefeated in Tribal Combat. And now Jacob Fatu has to acknowledge Roman Reigns. Thoughts on the acknowledgement?
Just like you said, it was a trampoline backyard match, brawling through the arena. I laughed so hysterically hard when Roman chucked the stairs at Fatu's head. The super spear was amazing. I mean, yeah, I am digging this Roman World title reign, even though I am sad to see where this storyline is going for the umpteenth time. But it was a great match. We didn't think Fatu was going to make it either, so that's good. He was able to do the match.
Listen, let me say this. If the end game is us finally getting Rock Roman in the great paradise of Riyadh, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, then you know what? This is what has to happen.
Right.
It makes sense to me. And if this is the direction that we're going in, Roman being, as over as he is, we need somebody who can, get that type of nuclear heat. And who would think that The Rock would come back after coming out to shake his hand, acknowledge him and all that, to just turn around and just do the same shit that he did before? Who knows? But if anybody can get away with it, it's him.
Yeah.
So if this is the ball game, then I'm all in.
Hey, we'll see what happens.
Yes, we will. So listen, if you could, would you mind, let's talk about the highlights of Monday Night Raw. I didn't see it, but we can definitely chat about it. What happened on Monday Night Raw that is noteworthy?
I'm just going to read this straight off of WWE.com here because I also didn't see it, but I did get to see some of the highlights. So first we started off with, after being defeated by Roman Reigns in Tribal Combat for the first time in his career for the World Heavyweight Championship at Clash in Italy, Jacob Fatu returned to Raw to acknowledge the OTC. Him and Roman had some words. Ultimately, Jacob showed some respect. Had a little stare down with Jimmy Uso. Thought that was pretty good. Jacob was standing off to the side behind Jimmy when the ones were thrown up. So I just thought that was a little bit of interesting choice of placement.
Hey, brother. I really, really, really hate to interrupt you with this news, but this is just breaking out of Philadelphia. The Eagles have released defensive end Brandon Graham today. The move was expected post June 1st because of the language in his contract, but he will remain off the 90-man roster for now, but can't rule out a return if he remains interested. And again, holding off retirement, and the team has a need. I am so sorry to just actively shoot you down and just right there. So this will be for you, brother.
This is why we do our show on a paywall. That way I can really crash out. I don't want the people who see me like this on your show. You got respectable people here. The people that I be paying for my stuff, they be like, yeah, Mike crashes out every once a episode over there on Patreon.
Well,
Patreon.com/Wrestling Society Network.
Yes, from here, if you go check out our next Patreon episode, I'm sure over there he will go and let loose. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of just chapped my ass. I was enjoying that being, but I did anticipate him to be finished. I didn't think that he was gonna be back again for another year.
I thought one more year. I thought they'd keep him on just for the one more year, put him on the 90-man. I mean, we have the depth obviously there, but out of respect, it's Brandon freaking Graham. He came out of retirement to come back to help after what's his face. Yeah. Anyway, Oba Femi came out with a very heavily taped arm in a 4-way match for the King of the Ring tournament. Ended up winning as he defeated Intercontinental Champion Penta, Carmelo Hayes, and Solo Sikoa.
Let me just say this, right? When I first made the initial announcement about the King of the Ring bracket, I did not know that these matches were fatal 4-ways. So I just want the camera to punch in right here on my face. I want you to focus in on me just so you can hear me, what I'm about to say. That's fucking stupid. I understand that Night of Champions is not that far off. We don't have a lot of time. But you telling me that we couldn't make plans to have individual matches, even qualifying matches? Let's make it worth something. I could sit here and say something all day from the comfort of my seat, but I remember when I was growing up, you had to qualify to get into the King of the Ring. You had to fight just to get a chance to fight.
Yep.
And now it's just like, hey guys, stay after the show and see who's in it. And then the fatal 4-way concept. I mean, I get it. You got to fill time. You ain't got that much time to wrestle on TV. I get it. Plus, Roman Reigns needs an hour, whatever. But
3-hour show. It's a 3-hour show.
SmackDown is 3 hours. We could have easily done it on them. But
that's what I mean. What? Yeah.
And one more thing about this entire thing. Why the fuck is Liv Morgan in it? I just want to know. Liv Morgan is the current world champion. Are you telling me that you don't have any other women on that Raw roster that you can put in this tournament?
Did you see how
wasted to get a shot at the women's champion? So, huh?
You saw how wasted she was at the pre-show?
I mean, shit. I'm not wrestling. What the? I'm not here for shit. I'm only here to make an appearance. You damn right. I'm gonna be Jey Uso drunk. Huh? Yeah. The fuck? Be drunk as Cody. The fuck? Yeet. So I'm not mad. Shit. Nothing else to do. We need, man. Boy, Raw could use some talent, man. Could definitely use some talent.
Well, you know who's very talented? The new women's Intercontinental Champion, Sol Ruca, even though I just trashed her a little bit ago. After taking down Becky Lynch at WWE Clash in Italy, Sol Ruca returns to Raw as the new women's Intercontinental Champion. Catch WWE action on the ESPN. No, we're not reading any of that. Okay, next, it was WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio teaming with Dragon Lee against All Ego Ethan Page. Forgot he was there. And the Bulgarian Brute, also forgot he was there. Rusev in WWE action after Dragon Lee took out Rusev at ringside. WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio blasted Ethan Page with the 619 for a huge tag team victory.
Yo, Rey Mysterio was the only one I know that can actively be the general manager of a whole nother entire fucking company and still be actively on the payroll to wrestle. What type of contract you got, Ray? What the fuck is going on, my brother?
Isn't he? How old is he? 50, 53, 52?
He's 50 out there, man.
He's fit to be out there consistently with the way they're running.
50 out there. Yeah, he's up. He is up there, man.
Hey,
every time they go back to the training room, they like every time.
That's Brandon Graham right now. Io Sky defeated Roxanne Perez, Julia, and Lash Legend in a fatal 4-way match in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Yes. That's all I got for that. Yes.
Seth Rollins defeated Braun Breaker. Pretty underwhelming match.
I mean, hold up. Say it again.
Pretty underwhelming match.
Oh, no, the first one. The result.
Oh, sorry. Seth Rollins defeated Braun Breaker.
Man, listen, I'm about as I understand things have happened, things change, but it's like fucking Groundhog Day, man. This is damn near the New Day and the Uso. This is damn near Sheamus and Cesaro before they became the Bar. All right, this is the same
Montez
thing
Ford
all
emerged,
the time.
Though, to neutralize the wait, what does it say? Montez Ford emerged to neutralize an interfering Austin Theory. So that's let me read that again. Are you ready? Montez Ford emerged to neutralize an interfering Austin Theory.
That's a real man.
Anyway, that was
I heard
Raw.
Bianca was having another baby shower, so shout out to him for doing that. Don't say he ain't never do nothing for you, Steph.
Nope, can't. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I didn't watch this live. Pull back the curtain, get rid of the kayfabe. I called Unk Friday night to let him know that I was showing friends who aren't wrestling fans SmackDown, and I completely regretted that. After, if you have seen over on WSN, we did a special watch along with SmackDown because they made me. I'm not. I'm not. Look, I don't want to be that guy. I'm just not digging WWE right now. It just isn't doing it for me. Triple A, that's different.
It's not the bee's knees. Yeah, Triple A is cooking, and listen, you guys will see more and more AEW content here. So I'm going to start doing reactions to it on the socials. So we'll get into more of that in due time. What else is going on? Was that everything on Raw? Because we could just stop there. I'm good.
Yeah, I think that was the that was the last match. So
all right, cool. Hey, we didn't miss it. All right, well, listen, you guys didn't miss anything. All right, as far as Monday Night Raw is concerned, and it's on Netflix, so you guys can see it whenever you want. Anything else you want to get off your chesticles before we wrap up here this week on 2.5 Hills, my brother?
Oh man, no, thanks for having me on, dude. No gimmicks, no bull crap here. Absolutely love doing the WSN Patreon with you, my brother. This is like this is some of the most fun times I've had in my life when we get together and put these out. So yeah, as Unk mentioned earlier, Wrestling Society Network. Please feel free to check us out, like, share, and subscribe to that on all of our social platforms. And if you can, head on over to patreon.com/Wrestling Society Network, where you can see Unk and myself doing some pretty crazy, kooky, fun content. And if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed to 2.5 Heels, what are you doing? Hit that button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Support the channel. Support my man. He is working his tail off day and night. Watch the stories and the reels, man.
I'll be tired. And listen, I don't know if you guys noticed. You see this? You see this, you guys? Yeah, the new stuff is here. This is the brand new 2.5 Hills t-shirt. It just came in the mail the other day. Hold on, I'm gonna just show you a little bit. I'm gonna just show you the back, because I'll tell you when we started the show.
It is since 2023, y'all. 2023. Oh, shimmy. Yep.
Oh, yes. So,
that was in.
Yes.
That was in frame.
Shirts are out now. Took some. We got some photos coming out. A little lookbook, little photo shoot coming out soon. So hopefully you guys will cop up. Link will be LIB wherever you see me. Link in bio. I don't know. Do we still say that? Is that a thing? Because I don't got one of them comment below pod, and I don't got that. I don't have that.
That's fine.
Reach out to me and I'll send you the link. Go ahead, say it again.
You're good. I don't know.
All right, but this will be it for right now. I'll see y'all in a couple of weeks, as I normally say. Hopefully, something fantastic happens. We'll see what's going on in the wonderful world of AEW. And again, Mike, thank you so much. I appreciate you cheering for Mike. Please. Thank you, my fantastic fake studio audience. Appreciate it. All right. And with that being said, as always,
fake studio audience I've ever heard.
Come on now. Only the best for you, Mike. But yes, for Mike V and Uncle Blacc 215 in this episode of 2.5 Ills. See you guys in the next one.